Ain't nobody sweeter than nobody else. But because CJ made a commitment to make me a household name, and he did it, because he made a commitment to help me to grow financially, my whole family, because the next move is to be a millionaire. He said, I'm going to make you into a billionaire. And him and Josh and Jamal doing what they got to do with Tiffany, helping me get 27 gigs. Let me tell y'all something. When I'm with my wife, and it's just like our time, with the phone ring and it say Tiffany Haynes, I can't answer it because I'm with my wife. Who got to make the decision I'm going to answer it or not? Didi got to make that decision. When she see Tiffany, 27 kids, 7 figures, what you think she say? Go ahead and get that. She might have another gig. That might be another gig. Go ahead and get that. Now hurry up. I'm like, Tiff, what up? Put it on speaker. What up, Tiff? Yo, this person called. What you think? I was like, what you think? I don't really know. All right, let's not do it then. And I ain't talking about money. There was a school. She was like, this school, what you think? I was like, yeah, I think we should do that. What you think? She's like, yeah, I think we should go to school, teaching business. Does it make sense? CJ called. You think Didi gonna be like, not right now? She's like, answer the phone. But if we cool, but you're not generating revenue, and it's you said it, I didn't say it. She like, don't answer that. You can give it less valuable, but they're not adding the same type of. If you ain't adding value, when it's time to start letting go, you're gonna be the first one to get cut. They cutting you first. You better pray that y'all stay in abundance. But if the abundance start getting questioned, if all you're doing is taking, you're the first one to go. You're the first one out of here. I always tell people all the time, my wife, I'm good with my wife. I'm not saying that she ain't gonna never leave me or get with somebody else, but my man gonna have to iron, clean, cook, take care of the kids, get up at 2 o'clock in the morning because she want water, buy her whatever she thinking about she won't. Bruh, if you could do all hell, bruh, but you're not gonna add the same value I'm gonna add. Does that make sense? In my relationship, I try to make it 50-50 or 49, 51-49 or 49-51. Why? Because I know if I'm taking from you, then you not. And I don't even be trying to impress the dudes. I be trying to impress their wife. Like, when you gonna bring your wife? I need your wife to see what we're doing here. Because if your wife see it and she feeling it, then she gonna give you the cosign. But if you talk about E.T. says, she like, who E.T.? Why you keep talking about E.T.? E.T. don't live up off in here. I'm trying to hear E.T. name. But if E.T. take your life to the next level, you start treating your wife better because of me. She like, oh yeah.
Hello everyone. All right, so I'm just going to start on time in order to have as many people on board. I mean, well, they will be joining us as we go on. I'm not too sure I'm seeing anybody on the screen. So I will just go on to, or you could just type, because sometimes, I think you need to register to be able to have, hello. I'm sorry, unfortunately, I don't know who is typing, but I'm saying hello, everybody. Hi, I hope everyone is having a fantastic new year. I hope everyone is having a fantastic new year. That's too much. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to go straight into it. We're very, very, very excited now, with what is happening with my daily choice. And it's, it's like a game changer. If anybody understands what happened last night, if anybody can sit down and start to strategize and start to think about, how I'm going to do this, you are doing yourself a very, very good justice, as in that's the truth. So going straight into it, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Please tag your downlines, add as many people. The more people join your business, the more you add them. Please, it's strictly for affiliates, like I always say. So, we feel free. We don't want people who don't know anything about the business, asking some questions that they ought to have been told before coming in here. The only people allowed are new affiliates. They want to know what's all about. So, I had a bit of struggle with putting what Josh put out, because what's happening is they have not imputed it into the conversation plan online. So some of the screenshots did not come out well, so I couldn't fit it inside my PowerPoint. But I'll be doing that later. I'll be on the watch out to see a very good one. And then we upgrade, we do this again. So it will be like a whole full conversation plan. Today is Wednesday. Hopefully, I'll see if we can do that on a Friday. On Friday, because once we really get going, January is a very long month, and it's the month where a lot of people hold cash. So you want to, I mean, they hold their cash, they don't want to spend it. You get what I mean? So you want to make sure that you are selling the essential. Well, fortunately and unfortunately, for I don't know who is the unfortunate this one is all about, but fortunately for us, CBD happens to be a very, very essential product at this time. I did an advert yesterday. Man, people in the UK, they need CBD more than ever before. It's so painful we can't have our full spectrum here now. The lockdown is sending a lot of depression, mental issues, panic attack. Hmm, is very serious. And unfortunately, with this new variant, for those who don't know, um, it's as if this one they don't even understand it. And the way it does is that the person from the realm of things of what's happening, the person will feel better, and all of a sudden they will just go down the hill again. Unfortunately, a friend of mine lost her husband. This is very, very close to home. And with CBD, sorry, not CBD, with COVID, they are not related. CBD actually bounces it out, hopefully. So is not been a very you know exciting news at this time. But at the end of the day, this moves close to home. So we really want to see that it's not about the sales now, it's about reaching out to a lot of people to educate them. If CBD, I'm not promising anything, we are not saying it helps or deals with COVID, but we do have lots of testimonials when it comes to things like pneumonia. We have things like testimonials when it comes to sore throat, when it comes to aches in the body, all those individual things, and that's all I know. We have testimonials that help with that. Nobody is saying any other thing apart from that. So you could try it, but when it comes to panic attack, depression, anything that has to do with mental, I can boldly say that one. I think I can say it loud and clear. Is really related together. So in the find of wanting to do it on that side, then you never can tell. But this is not the promise. This is a total disclaimer. We are not saying that is what is going to happen. We are not saying that is what is being handled about. We have to be very careful how we sell into the market. But trust me, when it comes to things like depression, mental issue, panic attack, everything that has to do with what is happening right now, people are in need of our product. So it's not just the fact that I want to buy, it's me being able to educate people. So that advertisement I did yesterday fetched me some cash, and I'm going to keep throwing throughout the week on my status. And that's the truth. So and I'm getting a lot of thank yous. The testimonials I heard yesterday on the phone from those that have sold it, particularly for depression. Oh my God, mind blowing. Mind blowing. Some of them I'm going to find a way to screenshot and then put out. Because some people don't get to want to write. But please, whatever you can, we are not going to be selling in order not to have compliance. For those who are just joining us, who are just joining this, but there is something called compliance in my daily choice that would haunt you online. You get it? So, and you have to be very careful the way you put out adverts, and that is why I've been looking for other creative ways in order to put some things out, and most of them also from now on is likely going to be having a lot of pidgin English, so maybe they won't quickly get what I'm saying. Who knows? But I'm going to be doing that for myself. Anybody can actually come up with anything as well. Whatever you come up with, we fly with it. Remember, we copy and paste in this company with all pleasure. Okay. All right. So going straight to what he now said yesterday. Obviously, I'm sure most of us are also taking very, very fantastic use of the offers, the mantra sense. I think I'll be throwing it here as well. So fantastic use of the mantra sense, and on the sprays as well. So you want to get how you can have that spray zone. I think finally we've gotten how much it is in naira now, because that has been what has been holding me. There's been a back and forth. So I will throw out something for it. I think Cecilia did request that yesterday. Then so we that's on the one hand. So please, you can use that as well to kickstart and on about what we're about to discuss right now as well. Happy New Year, everyone, for those who are just joining. So I'm just going to quickly share my screen and we go through a tiny weeny bit of what's there. I'm going to do a redo of, I mean, a repeat of this, because I'm waiting for copy to give a very clear view. Because what happened is, as much as it was very clear and good on the phone, it's not very clear on a wider screen. So bear with me on that. All right. Okay. So for those who are new in the business, welcome to the House of Brands. Truthfully and truthfully, that's what this is all about. So we have different, for those who are just joining this business. I'm sure you've heard about the sprays, the mpox, the mantra essential oils. If you want to get it, you have to go through Eroche. And for you to be able to do that, please ask your upline to guide you on that. For those interested in forex, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, you can get on with the Akash X. And obviously, for those interested in travel, um, you can get on with it. You could try a bit. Yes, I know the lockdown things have affected a lot of travel, but people are still traveling actually. So you never can tell. If you know you're very good in that area, please do so. All right, so this is the goal before I go into the individual bits of what we are about to discuss tonight. I'm just going to spend about 30 minutes of your time. I won't take too much at all. So for those who have never ranked at all, or for those who have been trying to rank, the first goal now is to hit the 1K rank. As that's it. First one. It's not because that is where I'm going, but that is my first point of view. That's where I want to hit first. I want to get it on. And then when I do that, I want to do exactly the same thing with those who want to build, because we have different kinds of people on the team. We have some people that like to sell. Some people will actually easily sell their way up to 1K rank. As that's the truth. But they like to sell, because the truth about selling is you have to sell again the following month. It's just like you opening a shop and selling. But the good news about building is when you take your time to teach people, train people up, and then you teach them how to sell, you teach them how to build and repeat the same thing, then what will happen is you start having different people hitting the 1K rank, and they are also doing the same thing. So it's called duplication. So the more that keeps going, so even on days where life eats, you are still getting paid for the work you have done. And that's what the building is all about. That's the sweetest part of it. So don't shy away. I know a lot of people say they do have a lot of customers. I'll be teaching you some tricks on how to get some of these customers interested in wanting to sell, interested in wanting to be a part of this, or wanting to build. Because some of these lovely customers, which I also have on my team, are those that they have used it. Nobody needs to tell them any other thing. They have used it, um, and they have brought their skills to the table. Please, if you are just joining the business, um, sorry, if you're just joining, sorry, I'm in a meeting. I'm on the meeting. Yeah. So so if you are just joining the business, I'm sure you're thinking, okay, what is all this about? And how do I get this? See, this is number one, you have made the best choice. You being a part of us, you've made the best choice at this time. You are in the right company at the right time. You are in a company where even some people who say they are not doing again will come back and buy from you as customers. And that's the truth. I hope everybody's seeing me, because I'm actually sharing. And so because I'm sharing, I can't see what's going on at the moment on the comment section. So in case I'll just be looking at my phone just in case anybody sends me a text saying that you can't hear me or something like that. So coming back to this now, so if I say that I want to, you getting on and thinking, okay, what's all this about? There is no fear. There is something that is always constant, because you are consistent. You will always find a way to make money. Even if you need something now, or even let's say you even have your own business you are running, and then you are thinking, I need cash flow. There is no need to borrow, especially because you have been consistent. You see, that consistency is where the key is. And with God on your side, somebody will buy because you have been consistent. You are not complaining with your mouth. We have to be very careful with that. Do you understand? You keep putting everything in God's hand and doing your bits. It will start to click. It's the law of principle. It is. It will start to click because you have been doing your part. The only time when things don't fall into place means you have begun to reinvent the wheel. You have begun to do it the way you were told not to do it. You have begun to say, I'm not going to go through this path. I'm going to create my own. Mm-mm. You want to go back and say, how do you people do? So you want to re-strategize, go back to the drawing board. It's not that this is not for me. It is what have I done my best? Have I seen that I have done everything I have been told to do? Have I also given it time? Because no seed is planted in the first month that would yield its fruits in that first month. Even second month, some trees will take years before it starts to yield fruits. You get it? And some trees will take about a year, some trees 6 months before it starts to yield or just to bloom or flower. You understand? So it's very, very, it's time, but the main important thing is the goal. What is my goal? Now, in as much as possible that I really prefer to actually start people up on how much do I want to earn in a month. Because the drive of how much will get me to the rank. So if you think you have been trying to want to hit ranks and you have not been eating it or almost eating it or it's not been happening, you want to switch it to how much do I need in a month? So if I go and write how much I need to, let me now begin to work towards that, either by sales or by getting people on my registering as a customer or affiliate, or helping even some of my downlines with their downlines, teaching the downline plus the other one on how to grow. So, and then you want to make sure you begin to detach yourself at some point from that downline so they take charge. Because the more you are in there, the more they keep being a baby. It's like, you helping a baby to walk. And if that baby is trying to walk and you keep getting in the way, don't fall, don't fall. He needs to fall to stand up again, he or she. So, that's the trick. I'm saying these strategies for those who are maybe have been in the business, who have been finding it difficult to not really understand or where to place their feet, thinking, okay, this is what you need to listen to. This is what you need to start with, especially this January. And then before you know it, and then whatever you're learning, you are passing it immediately to the team. You are passing it immediately to, you could even work 2, 3, 4 people at the same time, per week, per month. Choose those that you think you can run with and say, okay, let's do this together. And it's not, I know there is COVID out there. So in the verge of saying that I want to start sharing flyers in those places that they are still, maybe the COVID is not really into, you are still very free. But for those who do not know, and that is why I keep screaming this, as soon as you have people who have joined the team, ensure they are on Facebook, ensure they are added to this group. So you can go and tag them on those videos that has been that we have done before. You get it? Now, although because of the new update, there's going to be a proper one. As soon as it comes out, I'm going to get it out and do it so we can actually replace whatever one is there. So that is duplication. Those videos are not for fun. You go and duplicate, you even make them watch it, and then you discuss, and then you plan, you strategize on how to hit the 1K rank. Understanding the executive pack will sort you. Executive pack on either the 3 months. 3 months, for those who don't understand, it means I buy a 3 month supply in 1 month, and then I don't need to keep buying every month. It does not require me every 3 months. That's 4 times in 12 months. Or I do it the 6 monthly one. So imagine just having 10 people who have decided to be on the executive pack every month. Let's imagine it's a 3 months. It means 1,000 is guaranteed every month. Now, it's not just for you. It is also for them, because they are also active to get paid, and they are also working towards getting that 1,000 as well. But guess what? They do not even need to be affiliates at all times. There are some customers who do buy the 3 monthly one or the 6 monthly one because it just makes economic sense. And they have a lot of people in their family that need it. And there are some people, there's nothing you can tell them in this world. It is buy. To them, that is bulk and sell. There are some people like that. There is nothing you can do about it. That is their game structure. Yes, we have different kinds of people, and that is why the compensation plan plans for every kind. But for those who want to make the money, the ones that are working towards that money, as much as it looks like, yes, because of the rate, we have some things that can actually make things come down. Yes, I know that can cause a lot of that maybe people may be thinking, but you know what, please don't think for people. Don't, because you don't know their pockets. There are some people here we know already. That is fine. But if you begin to think like that, you will miss those who are actually looking for something to help them. These clothes cover a lot of things. You don't know who is who. You don't know who you get. Some people can tell you, because I know some people say, oh, some people pay twice, some people pay 3 times. Anyhow, for you to make your market work for you, fantastic. And a very good way is also that 3 month or 6 month executive pack. You are constantly on the 1K rank. And guess what? Remember, which we're going into right now, when it comes to the bonus rank, that bonus rank, that lovely, God bless Josh. Some people have hit rank because they did not maintain it the following, no bonus. Some have even done it up to the second month, up to the third month. That third month that they are meant to now still stay on that 5K rank, nothing happened. So that bonus keeps looking far away, and some of them just give up. That was the point. Let me just be making my money like this. But Josh saw that there was a need, and that's why he has decided to make that money, divided it into 3 parts. So the first month you hit it, there is something to collect. The second and the third. So you are still getting part of that bonus. As much as it's very sweet if they hit you with the big one once, but with life, the way life is right now, is fantastic. And I won't say it another way. So there are sometimes, so in order to hit this 1K rank, we want to be very strategic. So the 10 director packs is a good way. Why did I say director? Because each director pack comes with 100 BV volume. So those points, 10, 10, 10, 10 in 10 places give me 1,000. So I'm clear on that 1,000 every month. Now, not just me, I'm ensuring each person of the 10 are also working towards doing that as well. And sometimes I know that not everybody may have all the money all together, but we can always hustle it. And how do we hustle it? Now, for instance, I'm sure there are some people that want to buy. Maybe they want to buy 2 or they want to buy 3. But when they are thinking about the money, then you are not telling them that. Do you have any other person that I think may need? So that money can be broken down in several pieces. By the time you join, this one needs 2, that one needs 3, that one needs 4. By the time you join everything, you have 10 bottles now. You are already on 3 months executive pack. And the best part, you could have even have sold it at retail. Do you get it? So it's about strategize. There is nobody has it complete. Nobody. It is all in the mind. And it is what you want and how much you want to fight for it to get it. Unfortunately, nothing comes dished out to anybody. Everybody needs to do a bit of work. And that work is you re-strategizing and breaking it to make sure it suits you and your team. Because my daily job is not about me. There's nothing I do for myself, that will take me up to anywhere. If I don't help my team, I'm just wasting my time. There is no my in my daily choice. I have to make sure that, because when I pull this person to 1K, I pull that person to 1K. By the time I'm pulling 5 people, I'm already 5K. I get paid for the pulling up. I get rewarded for the pulling up. For that time, I am investing in each person. And guess what? Some people, I even wish they can do a middle one. So I'm sure they are trying this one first. If they can do like 2,500 or 3,000, maybe we are asking for too much. But this is wonderful. So by the time the another person too is coming, and then it's also pulling and pulling and pulling, and then everybody keeps pulling each other up, it will get there. We are selling an essential product. Yes, it is expensive. They are also working around that as well. But why that one will eventually hit at some point, if they can, because I'm sure they are thinking on what to do. But if they can, but if they can't, this is still what we still have to roll with. But we can't be waiting now. Now, because of how it's looking like Nigerians particularly are waiting for promo before they order. It's like you don't get any promo. So let us begin to revamp our head back to factory setting. So how do we normally do it that people will can pay? That can pay. Even let me teach you another way. Let's say the 10 ones are um let's say 500 milligram CBD oil. One is we said about 35, 30, 35, 40, depending on if there is a promo or not. But let's remove the promo. Let me stick to 35,000. So and it's for one. And then obviously at 385, you're saying about director price about 86 also. And I'm just telling you that okay, do you have any other person? And then we say two of you can divide it. You can divide the four. And then 86 they divide 4, another one to 86 they divide. By the time I'm adding 86 and 86, by the time just a little more, tiny more, I've bought 10 3 month executives now. I even have 10, and it's only 4 people I'm giving. I mean 2 people for 4, if I even had some few balance on top, or just even one more person. It's just arrangement, strategy. I sit down and see how I want to see both the customer and the affiliate. And then we now move on to this new the affiliate, I mean the customers as well. Now, if that affiliate mistakenly tries to get me people, oh, this one want, this one want, this one want. You did the first round. Second round again, she's coming or he's coming. Come. You want to go to some of those customers that have bought you again and again like that. There are ones that have done. There are. If they don't come back like that, apart from the price, you want to watch your customer service. Meaning, if they have bought, you want to call them, find out they are doing, how is everything. You want to be in contact because it's your business. When you see the business as your business, it's very, very essential. It takes off that you are working for anybody, because you are not working for anybody. Everybody gets paid for their work. Everybody gets paid for what they are doing, either by any form you are doing it. If you don't do, you don't get paid. It's very simple. So coming back here now, so I'm going to do coming into my 2 executive packs now. So let's say I'm not doing director pack. I've decided I want to do shortcuts. So there are some people that want to buy the 13. It's now 13. It used to be 12 at 400 BV. And then they buy those ones. 2 of them sold, and then 2 director packs. Boom. I'm okay. Fantastic. But I'm not just going to sit down as one kid. I want to keep enrolling, because I need them to be 4 self. I mean, no, it's 4 already. So apart from those jumpstart, I also get global bonus. But I want continuity now. So I want to keep enrolling, because it's only those that maybe have bought director pack, or those that have bought builder packs that are top up on top of my 1K. Some of them will need to come back the following month as well. But executive pack, you are not seeing that person another 6 months, because they have like 13. Except by the time they give this person, give that person, you may find them coming again. And if I find some people that will buy like that, they will come again. Buy like that. Why this thing I buy? Are you just sharing it, or you are reselling, or what? You can make money out of it. So that's how you want to start toasting some of them. Some of them, because it works. These ones are you don't have to convince them that it works. Although you will have some people, I have some customers, they don't care. They say, well, you just be selling. Don't worry. It's not that they don't need money, but they just don't. I don't think maybe they don't see themselves in selling. I don't understand, but that's just it. That's them. Them for them. I have them too. They normally make me laugh, but it is well. So we all need money in different formats. So if I hit it that way, in order for me to do, so the problem is, so how do I sell it? So I'll be coming to that in a minute. So let me come here. Where is that lady? I'll come here to actually that's it. Yeah. All right. So this is what I couldn't put on the screen. It was It was not sharp. It was not very sharp. I'm not too sure if it's very sharp on your screen right there as well, but I'll just wait for what they have to do. So this was explained to us yesterday, and I've just broken down how you can, some of the things you can do in order to get some more people. But I will still go more deeper in how you can also sell it, and you can sell anything. We have 4 fantastic brands, as in you don't need any other multiple stream of income. Someone still brought another opportunity for me as at yesterday, day before yesterday. Um, there was another one just at the end of 2020, another opportunity. As much as most of them are good, I know the ones that will never last because I've done those types before. It's not a course. I'm not saying people should not do any other thing they want to do. I'm not saying that. But if you know you want to build and you want to run with this, you want to make sure you yourself, maybe you have 5 other businesses and then you have one network marketing to build. That's this one. If you know you want to build and make money by December 2021, you want to look back and say, thank God I focused. Thank God I didn't jump around. Because what this has done for me at every part or time of the year, if I was not focused, I'm sure I wouldn't have gained it. And that would have been your testimony. So that's what you want to start. You want to start right. There are a lot of investments on Bitcoin. I still got one yesterday. As a professional, in quotes, in jumping from one business or the other that regards cryptocurrency, I'm going to, as much as it looks so good, enticing, if you know you want to build, avoid it with all your heart, with all your might, with everything. If you know you are in it already, please be in it for yourself, by yourself, with yourself. Do not involve another person because they will ruin the integrity. This was that the main reason I started my daily choice from the scratch. And I still got a call from one yesterday chasing me because they are hearing how Bitcoin is working and how it's bouncing and it's everything. So they are still coming to chase me. You don't want that. So sometimes when we say this, if you want Bitcoin, sell my do this business and let my daily choice pay you in the coin. Just change it on your back office that you don't want commission in dollars or in naira or in whatever currency you want. Just choose the Bitcoin bit and then you start having your Bitcoin. That could even be your goal. I want Bitcoins. I want to raise it. You know, by the time you are even hitting some ranks, some monthly payments can be one fantastic Bitcoin. And even more. What am I saying? One Bitcoin is $35,000 as at now, just before I came on. So some people's monthly payment is more than that. Let's say it's $50,000. They got paid that month now. They will take 35, they buy one Bitcoin, and then they go and sit down. Although to me, if I advise me, I'm not buying any Bitcoin at this moment until the thing dips. When it dips, I buy, because if you buy now, you are buying a lesser chunk of the units. So it means that when it dips, because you have bought a lesser chunk, a lesser chunk when it was high in value. So when it dips means maybe it becomes 20,000, it becomes 10,000. Then that lesser chunk, maybe you bought it at $100, it will be $10 by the time the value. This thing, I'm just giving you by the side on, but it's up to you entirely. Nobody's saying do or don't do. You understand? So if I've missed it at that time, that's it. I wait till it dips before I say I want to buy, or please pay my commission in Bitcoin. I'm just giving you, an advice on that note. I know it's going up. Oh, I know it's going. The way it's going up is amazing the whole world. But we know it's going to dip. But it may not dip as low as before. But whatever dip is better than not this high rise actually. But some people are still paying. They are still buying. That's why it keeps going up in value. So that's it on the one hand. So personally enroll 3 people at 90 BV is another very important. So obviously, if I've actually gotten 10 people on the executive, for instance, that's the 3 month executive, I'm already, on that note. If I've just done director pack people as well, 100 customers or affiliates, that gives me on the I mean it puts me on that note as well. So, but I have to have done three at 90 BV, at least 90 BV. So the one-time rank bonus will it's $100. So which normally you should have maintained three ranks before consecutively for you to get that one-time bonus on the last month. I mean on the month after that third month. But now they said no. So if you hit it this month, by your following month, you get paid. But the payment would naturally be the second week of the following month because that is when they pay maintenance, but those binary and all that, those ones comes on the second week. So a good example, this Thursday will be the monthly payment for December. So anything that has to do with maintenance will be paid next week, just like that. So and then so that monthly means you get paid 50 and then the next month 50. So you want to keep doing it that way and then we get on. So I'm sure a lot of people understand that bit. All right. And then the next one is yes, I went on the website as well. It's been massively updated. As in, nobody has any reason why they won't understand my daily choice now. I know that what we do here is to break it down in our own way, for everybody to get. Because the sign sometimes can be like, want to repeat it again to understand what they're saying. But they have done it they have done a lot of work. As in they have as in, they've given you gold. It's up to you now to know what to do with it. They have as you're even to just download and use it as videos as content on your pages, on your WhatsApp status, on everything. Everything is there right now. The only thing they've not updated is this the 1K rank, and then obviously now they say we get paid 7 ways. We get paid 7 ways now. I'm trying to look for the third one. Look at this one. That's it. Yeah. So we get paid 7 ways. Um So the 1K affiliate is $50 when it's monthly. So because it's 100, so that would be, 50 first month, 50 second month. Then the 5K is $150. That one is normally paid like that. Because that one is $150. Then 10K is 250. Hold on a minute. No, this is the VIP. This was what cost. This was what happened the last time as well. All right, so they have changed it. There is the bonus payouts, and then we also have like the car bonus, the auto. That's why they call auto club. Okay, so it's normally called the car bonus, and then the car bonus that is also linked as expense account for affiliates from 100,000 upwards. So this is different from the one-time bonus I just explained. So with this one, for anyone that has reached 1K, would also normally have to wait 3 months actually before this auto club kicks in. So, but with this one, I'm sure one will be paid because once you have received the bonus one, it automatically unlocks the car bonus. So I'm very sure this would have been paid. If only this was very clear, we'll get to know about it so that I can be able to explain this bit further. Or I'll find a way to ask and get this bit further for the next meeting on Friday. It will be a full compensation plan. So we now have 7 ways. The reason is because they have merged it together. Before we say auto club, and then we now have expense account. So instead of it being in two different ones, it does the same job anyway because they only get paid the car bonus one, which the term car bonus up to, I think, 50K. Yeah, 50K rank. And then the expense account starts from the 100K rank. So they kind of merged the two together. So we now have 7 ways of making money, 7 ways of making money in my daily choice. So we should be very, very explicit in when we are answering this. So we won't mix it up. The car bonus, the auto club, and expense account is now combined. So that is one way. And then we also have our one-time bonus, which we just explained now that you don't have to wait every time. I mean, you don't have to wait 3 consecutive months before you start getting paid that. So, but I'm going to ensure I find, or anybody that knows the answer to that, if you know the answer to that, please, you can type it in the comment section. All right. So, rounding up with the problem is how do I sell? I hope everybody just to know. I just want to know what is happening. That everyone is fine. I need to stop sharing and say you are paying more or less if you buy if you are waiting for promo. Oh, okay, okay. So everybody's fine. Okay, fantastic. All right. So coming back here, I know a lot of people may not they may not really be on to want to join. So please ensure you tag them too. And that's why I don't like to do Zoom, because with Zoom, it's either I download it on YouTube, and that takes a long time for editing and getting it on. But with this one is live on and is on there forever, permanently. So far you're in that group. So you can always tag people to come and watch and listen. So I'm sure this is a lot of people's issue. So how do I want to sell in this environment? Um, the truth is, you see, this last year that a lot of people complained, a lot of people, businesses were affected, a lot of things happened. It was still the same year a lot of people cashed out, because some people that were thinking for people stopped doing business while others continued and took their customers. One. Two, some people re strategized in order to be able to say, how can I work in this kind of environment? How can I break it? And it's those kind of people that took the business as their own, as if they're the ones that actually started the business. So it is very, very essential we wake up to it, because if we don't, some other people will still do it, and some other people will still be cashing out. You get it? And meanwhile, while we are hopping from one to one, then we find out that this one is not good. We hop to another one, they bring another. So it's like it's not that we all two didn't come from one place so and ended up here, you know. I remember Amaka Amaka really proved to me, because trust me, if you were looking for somebody that was not interested in moving market anymore, as in products, I was crypto. Anything that has to do with electronics, I didn't have to push businesses. I didn't have to. I was even at some point looking for businesses without no auto ship. Obviously, I've learned the hard way with that one. And because no matter what they tell you in a business that there is no auto ship, they just give it another name. You are paying auto ship, because a business without auto ship can never function. It can't. It is a pyramid. It is a business that relies solely on the new intake coming into the business. You get it? And there's no exchange. So at some point, as much as it looks so sweet, it's going to freeze, because some people may now be tired. Some people may not really want to do it anymore. Nobody is bringing anybody in, and then it freezes out, and that's the end. Money lost, integrity gone. Then you find out that, how do I really want to start selling in this so I'm only saying this because of integrity, especially if you want to build it. Will pay me if you do not listen, because this is I'm just telling you my story in a nutshell. As in, truthfully, I my very main point where I learned networking very well, and my business grew to 11,000. If I can see enter, I can see find a screenshot of it for you. 11,000, yes. And imagine having to lose the integrity with so many people on that note, and having to start from the scratch. Nope, I didn't come with a team. I started from I started selling. It is from selling the customers started joining. And it's from my consistency of me just keep building like that. So I know what I'm saying. They come very pretty. They come with good shiny objects. They come like they will never fail. Because it's not a product that you can touch. Forget it all. Don't try it. Don't. So coming back to the problem is, how do I sell? Now, first and foremost, I've been shouting this. This has been my own watch key now, and I'm already on the route to it. I should be adding more people today by His grace on the testimonial. Are you adding people on the testimonial group with their consent? If you are not doing that, that is the beginning of the problem of how do I sell? Because you don't sell CBD or any of our products like you would sell any other product. For instance, I can come and talk about Mary Kay. Mary Kay will be relying on the fact that we know is a very good brand. You understand? And I'm not telling you of the new product. I'm telling you how to use it because that's the way it is. Or is it Salad Master where I have to go and carry food? No, no. It's only good that how they are selling Salad Master now. I'm sure it's e-selling. Is a video because whose home do you want to go inside now to be doing dinner because of COVID? You see, but trust me, as much as they had issues, they bought out, they too have to create an avenue to make it work. It's just like no matter what, because it can fail. It's my business. It's not on this note, just as giving me the franchise. This is my business now. I'm just going to make sure I'm in alignment with the compliance of the company. But it's my business. It has to work. It has to put food on the table. There has to be a way, it has to work. What am I not doing right? How much am I investing in myself to know how should I do it? Sometimes if it needs me going into different forums and just reading how some people's testimonials going on YouTube and reading some other and then taking this, and then fusing into my own and start working it. In short, as I'm catching it, I'm working it. I'm not waiting because the more I'm waiting, the more somebody is taking my customers out there that were meant to see me. Because the most painful thing is I've advertised, you sell this thing too. Hey, I saw it on one wall, and he or she's buying it from somebody she doesn't even never met. And you are your personal person. All because you were still reading before you come and sell. No, you read and sell at the same time. So that's another very important key point. So how do I sell? So when I start with testimonials, and then I start with constant advertisements. Unfortunately, we cannot put testimonials in quote out there yet. Okay. But if we can't put this in quote out there yet, at least some make sure it's well according to compliance. Take a screenshot and put it on your status. But if they're on your status, if you're the one that like to be befriending all the Oyinbos, you know, I don't know. I hope everybody knows the answer to that. Mindful of the hashtags you're using because you do not know if it is good or bad, but you have tried your best to make it compliant. You get what I mean? But if you also get anything from compliance, it's not the end of the world. Trust me. I have gotten there. This thing annoys, but I just do it anyway. And you people just go, go, go. I've deleted it. Is that all? All right, excuse me. All right. But I'm not rude because they don't want us to be rude as well. And Amaka gets it on a daily basis at some point. So please, it's not the end of the world if you keep getting attacked. I know it's not nice. It's not a nice feeling because like you are trying and why are these people disturbing my flow? I understand that bit. So you want to be very careful. Very, very careful. And it's not all post in quotes. You should go and be talking. There's on post, you just read and go. Don't talk, don't click. I know you know the post I'm talking about. There's on post, just read and go. So you avoid any eyes on you. Okay? So that's how we do it. And then how do I sell it? Again, so somebody is asking now. So tell me about CBD oil, or tell me about the mantra scent. Tell me about the sprays, and that's why I like to take my time teaching a lot about some of the ingredients, some of the things those things does, and how I now measure it and apply it. So when I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to you like an expert. But I'll keep telling you, I'm not a medical personnel. No, all this I've learned is from either testimonials of what I've been educated on, trained on. And that's where it lies. But I speak to you because you don't know who you are talking to. You don't know how professional the person, or I will say the expertise or whatever range the person comes from. So it's not the usual, buy and sell or bend down, select kind of way we want to be advertising. So, use this thing, it's very good. It will help your nose, your eyes, your this, your that. And how much is it? 40,000 naira. Because of this tiny thing. They will leave. They won't buy it. So people need to go through the testimonial group. know about it. Okay, can you send me information about it? Even that's one you say, welcome to this testimonial group. What is CBD? Or you want to send that information. Then you want to gist a bit. How and that gisting is how this thing has really helped is a very essential thing. It does this, it does that. Okay, how do I get it? And why I'm asking you how do I get it, I'm also asking something like, okay, I'm not too sure. Can you advise on what exactly? Oh, bear with me. Okay, yeah. What exactly do you want it for? What exactly, so that I'll be able to advise on the strengths you're going to be buying, or either full spectrum or broad spectrum is good for you. So by the time they are answering me and telling me, um, by the time they are answering and saying, they are telling me we should, they're saying things like, what can I, how can I use it? Or they are asking you questions, or they are telling you it's for, let's say, high blood pressure. Yeah, for instance, there was a lady, it was high blood pressure. That was the thing yesterday. Then from high blood pressure, they'll say, you help with this, and you can also, include so and so with your diet. That would help as well. And ensure you're drinking water. Are you sleeping by any way? Can you see the way I switch that in? Are you sleeping very well? If I'm hearing no, oh, I'm sure that's one of the triggers, because if you sleep deeply very well, it would really help. We also have something that can help you with deep sleep. So I could mention the melatonin and CBD, but our advice is will take a long while before it gets to you due to COVID restrictions and all that with what's happening in the world. But it's something you can look forward to order. Or I also then mentioned about we have the sleep spray that you can also use, that we can easily still find. You can manage that till you get the melatonin, because that's when the merge of that is wonderful. And another lovely ingredient in the sleep spray really helps with high blood pressure as well. I mean, it helps with brain, it helps with everything. So while I'm talking about that, I'm sure because you're not sleeping well now, you may have issues with mood, focusing. How did you know? Is everything is linked together. So in that spray now, you want to include brain spray. That brain spray is fantastic. It has this, you start mentioning. You get that? You start mentioning some at least three ingredients. Just three. That helps. Obviously, there's melatonin inside as well. Inside the brain. No, melatonin is for sleep. Inside for the brain spray, the ashwagandha. You want to mention some things inside that brain spray, and then that helps with focus, that helps with mind, and then obviously the experience of using it. Even few seconds of using it, there is a form of alertness it brings to you. And that's why a lot of students also buys it. When I wrote that, the lady replied, I'm a student. Oh my God, thank you so much. So that's how before you know it, from one bottle, it becomes the person is buying four. From four bottles, because it will be better for them to use it. If they can afford it, you keep stressing that. So it's not that you are throwing anything at them. And then, because the truth is, that is the truth. I'm helping you save money. And that's it. If I want to sell to you, I'll make you buy one by one. And that's the truth. And I'm also, so because I've now mentioned you using brain spray, sleep spray, and I'm not saying it's best you buy the three. And I'm saying you said you're talking about tiredness as well. Just include the peak spray with it. That would help with performance, not so much. But because of the high blood pressure, I will not want you to take the boost spray, because sometimes because of what's the caffeine, it helps, it does affect some people with palpitations that have high blood, that are normally on high blood pressure capsules. Or the new spray, we don't have that one. It's called the e-cell. That's a love one that goes straight into the cells to help with the energy. For those who don't know anything about the e-cell, please go on the announcement section and watch a short presentation on what it's all about, the e-cell, and how you can sell it. It's in the announcement section in this same group. I have sold builder and I've sold a director pack at a sitting, because I've decided to say a story. Because I have never stopped advertising. I have never stopped showing it. If you don't see me regularly on Instagram, I'm regular somewhere also. But I'm very regular. Very, very regular. There is somewhere else I'm regular. Maybe because I've not had the time to go on, or what to decide. Or somehow because I have other things I'm doing, I just forget to do it. But this year is we are now on a new thing. We now have different days for it right now. You can do that, and then you can also, and you do know the best thing for a lot of people. You don't even have to think of what to post. You just go on our, there's Amaka, there is Cecilia, there is myself. We all some days the mind is not just producing what to type, and I just go, what did Amaka post today? Copy paste. Kafaya post today. Elia post today. Cecilia post today. I will even go there on your thing, on your comment section. Thank you. Copied. You just saved me from today of what to post. But I have posted. So, but another thing I want to add to um my own thing for this year is to ensure that there is the constant flow of adverts that's saying house of brands, because some people are still confused. You see, we know you still sold yesterday, now you're selling perfume, or tomorrow is travel. Okay, you are even talking forex now. Hello. So the reminder that is house of brand is on the same name, and that's why I would normally put the my daily choice on my adverts, the logo. I won't even put Mpox. I won't put all those ones there. It's strictly my daily choice. So you know that, okay, somehow it belongs to the same company. So that's another thing. So, but if you have any other suggestion, any question, you can put it in the comment section. Please tag your teams and see how they can also do fantastically well this new year. Let the race begin. Race has to constant. You see, for those who are just joining, you want to make sure part of it is teaching them how to come online. Trust you and me, for this year, at least in another 6 months, you had better be online if you want to make sales. And that's the truth. For those who will tell you, oh, do Zoom, or they are not interested in joining the group, the truth is that Zoom is not a one-on-one meeting. You get it, or maybe some things, or somehow some people may find issue that may want to come. As in, personally for me, I will hardly do Zoom in a thing like, because there's no point repeating trainings when people can actually watch the one has been done. Anything we are doing now should be an update on what has been done, on strategies or new ways, or just doing a fresh one to get new people because there are some new things we've brought on. That is how um the super affiliates do it. They are constantly online doing their meetings every blessed day. They or every other day. They are always online. And the meetings they are doing is because you have watched the recorded ones. You've watched the recorded. So by the time you are coming to join the live, everybody's on a good flow. It's not blank. It's not I don't understand what they are saying. Oh, I'll go and rewatch it. So you get it. So we need to now start learning how to make sure people, because that makes duplication easier for you and I. There are some days, as much as you really want to sell, because of some things you're going through, you know in your heart of heart that the pitch was not bang on. And it was because there are some emotions that came into it at the point. So you want that video to do the job. That's what it's there for. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. I'm just wondering, I wanted 30 minutes, but I ended up with my 1 hour. So I'm just seeing some of these posts here. Let me go on. Let me go on Facebook to see the names of the people that are on. Okay.
Let me go on.
I,
Let me go
I knew
on.
it was going to be like that. Okay. All right. All right. So Mrs. Asian, okay, thank you for joining. Odochi, Elio. Oh, Kaneng, watching from Just. Can we want more people? Want more people from Just to join us next time? So please make sure you have enrolled people and added them on. Elio, okay, if you are waiting for promo to market your business, then you are not. That's true. That's true. You are just shopping. That's right. Well done, Elio. Thanks for joining. All right, T Camp. Well done, Joy David. Lamide. Lamide, we need to catch up. We've not caught up. We've not spoken this year. So I'll be doing the catch up. Okay. All right, everybody. Please tag your downlines, because they're supposed to be downlines, your colleagues. Oh, thank you for my windscreen. My new windscreen. I was supposed to be. I want to see 2021 clearly. Grandma Barry, thanks for joining. All right, so let's get everybody everybody to watching this and getting on with the new one. So we see again on Friday with a whole new compact conversation plan. Well done. Bang, bang, bang. And we now see how we want to be doing those opportunity meetings and getting people into the business. Have a fantastic evening, everyone. Good night.